raining.
That's one word for it.
Ah, venting frustration.
I suppose so.
What I do sometimes. Is this new? Do you come here often?
Considering that I keep missing knighthood classes, have to keep my game up somehow.
It is fair. So the classroom is available, and there's dummies there.
Perhaps I don't like two public locations then.
Me either. I was coming over to check if Lady Daphne had fixed then Cassian did to my nap spot.
The ritual.
No, not the ritual. That, unfortunately, is the work of the Magic Club.
Oh.
Rosalind.
Then what did Cassian and Daphne do to your spot?
Oh, apparently they had a date there, and they decided to move one of my poofs.
Oh, how
and
dare
not
they?
Put it back.
Oof, incredibly tragic.
And it's missing. So she made another one, and
that's almost sacrilege.
I feel as though you are mocking me, when in fact I do believe it's only right that they place things back where they find them.
True, yes, I would be very remiss if my own belongings were messed with.
Wait. That was an accident. Give me a chicken plushie, though.
A chicken plushie?
And a horse.
Oh, well, don't show candor as that.
And a mushroom.
Now those are interesting.
Mushrooms are quite cute. I personally, if I have to choose a favourite farm animal, it's a chicken.
Why chicken?
I think they're cute. And they're quite cuddly, actually. I took a nap in the barn.
You took a nap in the barn?
It was a very nice spot up in the loft. There's a pile of hay that I simply laid a blanket over, and I took a very nice nap.
You have multiple napping spots, then?
Hmm?
You have multiple napping spots?
Of course I do. I have the one over here. I have the one in the barn. I have the... There's a hole in the castle that's not many people go to, and it's very isolated, actually. The lovely couch. I nap there. And I used to nap in the club room, however, then the fashion club took up shop right underneath it, and well, I don't need people gossiping about fashion while I'm trying to nap.
I find all of those have something in common.
Oh?
They're quite cozy.
They really are. I took a nap at a very comfortable sofa near the magic classroom.
Interesting. I only ever nap in my bed.
I find the best naps to be in places other than a bed.
You must have had better places then.
I've napped on the floor before.
As have
Sometimes they're
I.
quite comfortable.
Must have been a nice floor then.
Better when there's a rug.
Smooth prismarine is not too bad to sleep on, but new, rough, and very fresh prismarine is a irritant.
Is it what?
Irritates the skin.
Ah. I believe I've only really slept on hardwood flooring. Which is more smooth.
Didn't Professor Charybdid make these for you?
No, that one was made by someone else.
Ah. Thank you.
I still have all of the ones she made me.
Really?
Yes, because someone else gave me more, and I've been going through those.
How many sweet rolls do you have?
Only the 64 now.
Hmm.
Where I had to explain something to my souls.
Ah.
I could show you my nap spot. The one in the castle that's quite isolated. It's rather nice. The couch is comfortable.
Very well.
Perhaps you'd like it. And it's more isolated, so it's not likely anyone would find you. If that's a matter of comfortability for you.
Oftentimes, yes.
Well, I at the very least I'm a light sleeper, so if anyone were to come across me during my nap, I would wake up. Is there anything specific you were venting your frustrations about?
I think you can guess.
Right. I have considered over there for a nap spot, the upper portion, but I saw a vampire up there once, so I don't really want to.
Hmm.
I've also considered napping in the fireplace.
In the
It's not like it would hurt me.
I suppose.
So my nap spot is to the right. Going to the left, that will take you to Lady Daphne's. It's best to remember not to go left. It's also quite fun to people watch from up here. It's not spying, it's people watching.
People watching.
Just watching people as they pass and go about their day. Or pelt them with snowballs, I suppose. Don't know if there's anyone around. I know Juliet and Candaris are around if they're taking photographs.
How do you take those?
With a camera.
Well, of course, but how do you go about making a camera and whatever you need?
Well, it would require 6 iron ingots, a lever, a button, and a glass pane to make the camera itself. Then for the Lightroom, which is used to develop the photographs, you'd simply need 4 planks, similar to a crafting table, but with a lantern and a redstone torch above. In that order. You would also need film, which I would recommend coloured film. There is black and white. Coloured film is 2 gold, 1 gold ingot, 2 lapis, 2 gunpowder, and 2 dried kelp. Yeah, I could show you how to make them. What are you reading?
More so looking at the photo album.
I see. Where's my sand? Take a moment. I need to smelt sand. Are you restless?
Just checking how comfortable they are. What makes this a worthy spot of the great Leonidas?
Well, I can certainly sprawl out. It's rather large. Some nap spots you have to be sitting. Some you get to lay down. I know in the one above the fashion club, I like to lay sideways in the seat so that my head was on the armrest and my legs were draped over the other. Okay. Make the light room. So it's for the bottom, like a crafting table, with the lantern and then the redstone torch. And you place it. Alright, and then you will have so in the crafting table, you'll put the glass pane in the center, the button at the top left, the lever the top right, and then you make the frame of the camera and all the spaces between. There you go. Then for coloured, hold on, need to dry some kelp.
Oh, I have dried kelp.
Oh, you do?
I do, because I make an abundance of puppets.
I see.
Which reminds me, I also need you to stick me.
Hold on a moment. Alright. There you go.
Thank you. I need to put mending on this.
So, for coloured film, 2 dried kelp, 2 ingots, 2 gunpowder, 2 napis, and 1 gold nugget. So, in the crafting table, you'll put the gold nugget in the top left, and then underneath the 2 slots, you'll put the gold ingots. On the side of those, the top 2 slots are lapis, the 2 middle slots are gunpowder, and the 2 bottom slots are dried kelp. That should get you coloured film. Right, and then you would take your camera, you would crouch, and then while you are doing that, use the camera. You're right. And that's where you would put the film. In this when you're looking closely, you can see that you're able to add filters to the camera. It's using the stained glass panes. It adds a filter of colour over it. I use brown to make mine warmer. I didn't for the ball, so for your picture it is not, there's no filter over it. You're able to put a spyglass. This allows you to get closer shots, but it also prevents you from getting wider shots. So if you want wider ones, get more people into frame, you would have to remove the spyglass. And then at the top you'd be able to put a redstone lantern in order to add flash to the shots. It's good for if you're in areas that are too dark, lighting up as you take the picture. And then if you use the camera and then crouch, you're able to adjust a bit more settings. I personally would go to Riley on knowledge on these. I don't typically use them. But if you want to suppose escape this view, that's how you do it. Escape the view. There you go. And if you want to take the shot, you simply use your right hand to click the button. Oh! Your right hand.
I apologize, I'm sorry.
It's quite alright. And now you've used a camera.
I didn't hit you too hard, did I?
No, don't worry. Accidents happen, it's quite alright. Now, for later, since you would fill a roll, you have 16 in a roll, how many pictures you can take. You would fill it first, as once you develop the roll, you are unable to take any more pictures onto it. Right. To develop it, you would, in a crafting table, put it along with an awkward potion, mundane, and thick. You soak the roll into it in order to properly develop the photos for the next step, which is the Lightroom. Now for the Lightroom, you will need paper in order to properly print the photos onto it. You would also need cyan, pink, yellow, and pink, or is it magenta? I believe it's magenta actually. Cyan, magenta, yellow, and black dye. And you would need all of those in order to go through the film and properly print them out. But this is yours.
Thank you.
I can show you the photography room. I believe he has a fully filled light room. You could see an example. And I'm not quite sure how well you can perceive dyes. The temptation to just jump off one of the balconies.
My armor can handle it.
I would rather not be caught shirtless and jumping from balconies. I have a reason to be, but still.
Reason to be jumping off balconies or reason to be shirtless?
Shirtless, I was working on the farm. Please.
Ah.
Well,
is this not
you
Lady
should
Levy's
be
tea room?
Well, it's also the photography club.
Hmm. How well did that go over?
I don't know. I have no knowledge. But
Oh boy.
perhaps tell Lady Leviathan whenever she is Levi, then she might have something to say.
Hmm.
But now this is a fully filled light room. For cyan dye, I would recommend getting lapis and cactus. Mixing those two dyes together will create cyan.
Hmm.
For magenta, the lilacs can make it. Or the allium. For yellow, I would recommend sunflowers, though you can get yellow dye from the yellow bell peppers or goldenrods. But sunflowers and goldenrods, those give the most dye. And for black dye, of course, you would get squid ink, which I believe he has a farm here. Which I'm going to take a stack of that.
Quite the amount.
Well, they're free to take, so. Oh.
Oh, goodness.
I do believe he has these here as with the taller plants. Should you give them bone meal, you will be able to get more of them. They're not the pitcher plant. Unfortunately. That is an example of... It gives cyan dye, but you need the sniffer to find you the seed. And you cannot multiply them. So it's a very slow process. Plant. Yes, it's quite beautiful. I enjoy the colours. The mix of blue and purple. I love it. But you were interested in joining the club, no?
Perhaps.
Well, club members are free to use the things here.
I'll have to track down Cassian and let him know then.
But Riley has been taking photographs for far longer than I. Quite a lot that goes into them. I tend to just take pictures of things that I think look nice.
That makes my eyes hurt.
likely retire soon.
Very well. Going
I
to
do
find.
hope to see what.
Hmm?
Hmm?
Go on.
I do hope to see what photographs that you take in the future.
Well, there's one of you.
What were you going to say?
Are you going to find your napping spot?
Ah, I could sleep in the barn. It's rather comfortable. But no, I have to make a lot of potions for Riley. So I need to go back to my dorm. Do that before going to bed.
Good luck. Have fun.
I'm going to go back to sparring. Oh,
Your hair is golden. Oh, wrong button. Well, that won't be a particularly
can
good.
you see through that?
The lens is different.
Hmm. You can see colour through the camera.
I suppose so.
Hmm. I suppose it shouldn't be that odd. We demons sometimes go colourblind.
Really?
Yes, when we are all shadowy, everything goes more grey. Very, like the colour's been bled out. Not fully black and white, but dulled.
Hmm.
I suppose congratulations on finding something that will allow you to see the world.
It's been a long time.
You're not always colourblind.
No.
When did that change?
A number of years ago.
I you unable to tell me the specific amount?
It's the sky blue.
I see. Well, I suppose I hope that one day you'll be able to see the colours without the camera.
I don't know if that day will ever come.
Well, for some reason I plan on trying my best.
Why would you bother?
I suppose someone who I used to love dearly would have done the same. I'm sure she's quite disappointed in the person I've become. I do what I can. Do things she would have been proud of.
Be careful.
I always am. I have a lot of things I need to do before anything happens to me.
Like hell anything is going to happen to you.
Don't you know I live quite the dangerous life?
Yes, and sometimes it gives me a heart attack no matter.
Feel as though you've given me more heart attacks.
I'm fine.
Yenderman.
That is a mistake I will not be repeating.
I still plan on fighting one. I just need to be more prepared.
We could likely handle it now.
Oh, so that's the graffiti.
What?
Yes, I was told about that. Honestly, I agree with the sentiment. Though, graffiti's a bit tasteless. Riley was right, the colours are quite nice. Look very nicely together.
That almost makes my eyes hurt. Oof. Maybe I need to not have these in the hotbar.
Yeah. Can't disagree with it, but that's... I mean, I am a demon. Oh, there's quite a nice spot to nap as well. It's just far too public, you know?
True.
Really wish I could though. Tapped in the library a few times. Should look through the camera here. Done.
Oh.
This is my third time escorting a lady to their dorm today.
Really?
Indeed. I'm glad this time I didn't have to carry someone.
Pardon?
Lady Daphne was quite insistent that I carry her to the dorm.
Interesting.
I believe it may have been because I kept putting chickens on her head, and as payback I had to carry her to the dorm.
Ah.
But this one had decided to stop and sit and watch while I farmed. Can you see colour in all pictures?
That's why I asked you about the camera.
Well, I suppose I'll have to bring you my photo albums to look through at some point. Got some lovely ones of the Northern Lights. And now I'll have another lovely one to show you.
I look horrid.
I find even at your worst state, you still look beautiful. Good night, Lady Artoria.
Good night, Lord Leonidas.
Rest well.
You as well. It's so much brighter.